the belly of the beast.
Where is Chris Hackett?
Ooh.
Wow, rude.
Guys, she murdered Kaylee.
We have been over this.
I said shut up. You've done enough talking.
Okay, so you talk. Say what you gotta say.
Ryan, maybe this is a bit much. I mean, just think about everything that's happened tonight.
I mean, you guys are kind of covered in blood.
Hold up. You said you heard a woman crying when you escaped?
Why? What do you know?
Just reminds me of a local story I know. The hag of Hackett's Quarry. A woman in the woods. They say that she died years ago, and now she sort of roams the darkness, waiting for her lost boy. These guys hate it when I talk about it. You've seen her.
No. I don't know. But I heard this thing back at the police station, a podcast.
Zarya Bonafide?
Yeah, that's it. It looks like Travis was keeping an eye on it.
Why?
Maybe it's more than a story. Look, all I can tell you for sure is that whatever's happening at Hackett's Quarry runs deeper than you know. Just gonna go right ahead and take that back from you there. So, come on. Where does Chris Hackett live? When he's not at camp, I mean.
What makes you think I know that?
You guys are counselors, right? You've spent the last 2 months here? He's not in the storm shelter. I'm clearly getting nowhere hunting him in the woods. I need a place to start.
I think that spooky house behind these woods.
Dude!
What?
Have you thought about, not killing him?
I'm thinking about not killing you.
What?
Pretty sure that was a straightforward
When
sentence.
the sun comes up, I am stuck until the next full moon. So is Max, so is anyone else he's bitten.
How is that our problem?
Why don't you ask your friends in the woods?
Don't forget about Nick, dude.
Yeah,
Okay,
dude.
I wasn't around this for you two with cold water. Ryan, let's just get out of here.
I'm running out of time. If I can't find Chris Hackett, then a lot more people are going to get hurt.
I'm going with you.
What?
Yeah, what they said.
There's no way I'm letting a murdering fugitive like you go anywhere near Chris on your own.
Wow, are you flirting with me?
What? No.
Fine, do whatever you want.
You saw what happened to Nick. He was bitten.
Everything's gonna be fine. That cop car you stole, where is it?
Ditched in the lake?
Why?
It was a stolen cop car.
You're gonna have to try and fix the minivan. Get somewhere safe. How long do you have?
An hour or two? I don't know. It doesn't seem like an exact science.
Then we better get going.
So it seems like what she's saying that I was correct. You can kind of
Are you sure this is the right way?
like kill up the chain, so to speak.
Yeah?
Pretty or definitely?
So she kills Chris Hackett, she helps herself because she was turned by somebody who Chris turned, so to speak.
Have you actually been there before?
I mean, no.
Wait, seriously?
I know as much as you do.
How well do you know Chris Hackett?
This age, pretty well.
like you're pretty sure we're going the right way.
When I first came to camp, I was going through some personal shit, and Mr. H helped me sort it out. He's a good guy. You don't know him like I do. You don't know him at all.
Okay, jeez. Teacher's pet.
Why are you like this?
Well, let's see. She had her boyfriend turned into a werewolf by him. Said werewolf then gouged out her eye and is now turning into a werewolf. I think it's pretty obvious why she's like this.
What do you mean?
Why are you really here?
I can't let you just shoot him.
I can.
I'm not going to. I'm going to shoot a werewolf, which he definitely is, by the way.
Not.
Is too.
It's not.
Jesus.
There it is. Hackett House.
So he lives in some redneck mansion with his redneck family in the ass crack of the woods? Look at this place.
No, but it's where his mom lives, I think. Never been there, but if we're looking for answers, it's probably the best place to start.
So, wait, how do we get there?
What do you mean?
How do we get to the house?
That's a really good question. Maybe we just don't.
Will you stop protecting him? Whose side are you on?
At this point, I have no fucking idea.
There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole goddamn Hackett family is in on it. Maybe the whole camp, maybe even you, for all I know. Yeah, great. Just walk away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just figured that instead of standing around listening to you complain, I'd actually try to find another way across.
I was about to say, did you guys notice you're standing on a plank of wood? That had a hollow sound on it.
That's gonna leave a mark. Laura? Are you hurt?
It's the water.
I could have died.
We could have died. But we didn't. It's nothing, you'll be fine. And you don't look delicious to me yet, so I guess that means we still have time. Come on, let's find a way up.
That's not funny.
It's a bit funny.
Yeah, maybe not funny haha, but funny in a morbid sense.
Oh my god, Laura. Jesus, Marion, jazz hands. Here's a thought.
What are you doing?
Relax. Look. What big eyes you have, Grandma.
No shit. Can you see yellow in my eyes?
Define yellow.
Shit. We haven't got much time.
Okay, so there are some, I guess, advantages to short-term werewolfism.
These must have been from the Quarry days.
Oh, let's see here. Yada, yada, yada. A lot of clues here. Fire of Harum Scarum 6 years ago. Took the lives of many. Yada, yada, yada.
No.
Nope. F. Previous sheriff was killed in fire 6 years ago. Okay, interesting. Presumably belonging to him. Travis must have succeeded him. C. Hackett and T. Hackett, Chris and Travis, they're brothers. Yeah, we already know that. Laura used these matches to light the campfire and wait until nightfall to hunt Chris. This explains the light Caitlin saw on the island. Folks behind bizarre yet bona fide podcast were onto something. And okay, looks like we got everything there. Nothing over here.
No one's been down here for years. Did you hear that too?
It's her.
Who?
The hag of Hackett's Quarry. It's like she's warning us off.
Or guiding us. Shit.
Think anyone heard that?
No, they can't have done.
This place is not up to code.
I mean, if the code is literally crumbling to the ground, then I think it's doing fine.
Let's just keep moving.
Yeah. Careful. Jeez.
Just look at this place.
Yeah, push her when you're right near an edge that would probably fall into an abyss.
Right about now.
Stop being weird.
See, my comeback to that would have been, okay, just tell me if I start looking like a hamburger with a dancing, a dancing hamburger and a bun.
Oh boy, this is high. Whoa.
I mean, they're acting like, oh, nobody's been down here for years, but these lights are still running.
A long way down.
Well, where's cave out?
Look who's finding their funny bone.
So what's your deal then?
What do you mean?
The whole mysterious, brooding loner thing, it doesn't quite fit with the I love my camp leader vibe.
So I don't fit into the right box, is that what you're saying?
You know that's not what I mean.
I've been coming here for years. You get to know a place and it feels like a second home, you know? I mean, until now.
What about your friend, Caitlin? Is that her name? It seems like she looks up to you.
I guess. I'm kind of closer to Dylan, though. After tonight, I don't know.
Well, trauma can bring people together.
Yeah, and vodka.
So what about you? Who do you like more?
I don't know. Maybe neither.
Yeah, I don't think this is the time to be having the, oh, well, who are you in love with
This way.
conversation.
I see a light.
Yeah.
Or you can just hang out here. Up to you.
You know, I think this is more of the, hey, let's keep moving and deal with the werewolves issue.
So, you want to go into the collapsing nightmare tunnel first, or shall I?
Of money. If anybody gets that reference, 20 points to you.
Looks promising.
Those cobwebs look like shit. Oh, great. Nothing like jugs with X written on them.
Careful. Splinters.
Thanks, I'm fine.
Guess we found the party.
Alcohol from Prohibition. These are rum-running tunnels.
That would make that liquor almost 100 years old. Probably still good.
Good. Try vintage. Well, I guess the Hacketts were bootleggers.
Makes sense. I guess when the Quarry shut down, they branched out.
Come on, time travel later. You think this is it?
Beach me. I'm pretty much completely lost.
Yeah, me too. Shall we?
What happened here?
It's complicated. Gosh. I used to think this place was so cozy.
This place, really?
Yeah, it reminded me of a ski lodge.
Sounds cold.
Like you've never fantasized about being trapped on a remote ski resort in a snowstorm? The cable car is broken and you've only got each other for warmth. And when the food runs out, you've only got each other.
Yeah, I played that game. It doesn't end well. It's almost like that was a reference.
Whatever, I won't open up about my vibrant fantasy life anymore.
That's what's going on in your vibrant fantasy life?
It's not that weird.
It's pretty weird.
Okay, it's no weirder than this situation.
Yeah, I guess there are comparisons that could be made. I can't stop picturing what happened to Abby. And... Fuck.
Oh, let's just get the van up and running, okay?
Yeah.
Wait,
What? Is there something in there?
I don't know.
What is it?
Jacob? Emma?
Oh yeah, last we saw Emma
Should I open it up?
passed out in the van.
Buddy.
She makes me! She makes me!
Oh, shit.
It burns!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
I'm so sorry. Dylan, I am so sorry. I didn't know it was
blind.
you. I was really scared and I thought...
It's not mace.
What?
Air freshener.
It's all I could find in the van.
That explains the light stinging.
Hey, where's Abby?
Beheaded. Oh, I'm sorry. That's probably not the right answer.
I just can't believe Nick would... I can't believe any of this.
Yeah, I don't think it was really Nick.
She can't be gone. She can't.
Well, I mean, she's still there. Just in different pieces.
It was quick. She didn't suffer. She was dead in seconds.
That
What?
What's wrong with you? Just fix the car.
How did this all get so fucked up?
I know.
Well, you'd throw werewolves into any situation.
Okay.
Can you fix it?
No,
Oh.
not without some parts. Specifically, a rotor arm. There's a scrapyard up the road.
So you can fix it.
Well, no promises, but if there's hope, that's where we're gonna find it.
That sounds like a long shot.
Well, you might also find it up Jacob's ass, or wherever the hell he's hiding it.
Dylan, come on. Look, I need you. We need you.
Fine. Okay. Once again, Dylan puts himself in mortal danger for the sake of his work friends.
Yeah, let's split up, because that worked so well for us last time.
There's a shelter under the lodge. You should be safe there for now.
All right. Good luck.
Really? We're not going to bring her with us? Am I the only one who thinks that doesn't make sense? I mean, I agree with Emma. Splitting up has not worked for us so far. Also, we're putting her in that shelter underneath the lodge, which I believe was where Chris Hackett was hiding. Or at least earlier in the game. You know what I mean. Excuse me.
What was that?
Huh?
What was that?
Oh, it's nothing. We got guests downstairs. We don't want any more blood on our hands.
Keep it down.
You keep it down.
Shh.
Look, I love snarkiness as much as the next guy. Now is probably not the time for it. There we go.
Careful.
Okay.
Is that oil?
It's coming from up ahead.
Jacob. Hey, it's Ryan. Jesus, what happened to you?
Yeah, let's not open the cage.
Hey. Bad idea.
Look, you gotta get me out of here, man.
How?
Seriously.
It's electrified.
Okay,
There's a box in the corner of the room. I think that's how they're operated, okay? I saw this old guy, winter dude from the woods. He used that.
Why are you here, Travis? You ought to be out with the others. Like I say, we've been all night long trying to keep those kids safe.
Ma. It's Kaylee. She's dead.
No.
Boys are bringing her in right now.
Now I know you got to screw loose in that cop head of yours. There ain't no way to kill her in her kind of condition.
Silver bullet. She's dead, Ma.
No. God damn. No. No. Not my granddaughter. Not my only granddaughter. Not my Kaylee. Not my little Kaylee. Not my little Kaylee. Not my little Kaylee. You goddamn piece of shit. Not my little Kaylee. God damn you. What did you do to her?
God, I love her. Finally, they get a big-named actress in one of these and puts on a good performance.
Laura, what have you done?
Hey! Let her go! Hey, Ma! Sit Bobby down!
Her beauty is a tiger. Be careful, make
What
sure
the fuck?
that she doesn't bite. Her beauty is inside her. That's why I need to find the key tonight. When I say yes, you say
What the fuck is this? I love it, but it's...
when the lights turn down. All you see, it pleases me so.
When I get the copyright claim for this, I gotta look this song up because I dig it.
Welcome back. Did you miss me? Hopefully, you've brought me some more of my cards. Let's have a look, shall we?
Yeah, that last one we saw didn't really help us.
The Wheel of Fortune. After all, fortune is nothing but a spinning wheel. Sometimes you have to take a chance. Karma works in mysterious ways, but it favors those who pay attention. Watch closely. Though the wheel spins, the eagle-eyed can tell where it's going to stop. The Emperor. Authority, paternity, strictures designed to topple, no? How the mighty may fall, and their empires with them. Let them bleed. Let them rip each other apart. Let them rot. Details.
I like her performance too. God, they get
Choose the
great,
possible future you'd like to witness, and watch carefully. Try and find some clarity in the chaos.
I think they get really good voice actors to play the narrators.
Go.
Gross.
You've still got time. Be careful now. Be very careful.
Yeah, as I always say, how much I love the curator from Dark Pictures.